So take me back a little bit, just starting off with, your history in New Orleans, like before you even got into the business, before you got into the acting, all that.
Well, I was born and raised in the Ninth Ward.
Okay, all right.
Desire and Johnson Street is where I'm from. Before I got into, you said the fashion?
Yeah, the fashion, the acting, all that.
I've been into fashion since I was 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
I grew up watching my mom sew, so I kind of picked up a love for it, watching her and staying up with her at night sewing.
Oh, wow.
So I started sewing when I was 12 years old, just sewing little cute pieces and revamping some pieces for people. And I made a little money, of course.
No free work.
Yeah, no free work. I went to McDonough 35 Senior High School. Ron Eagles, of course, I was Miss 35.
Oh, you Miss 35.
So that's where I graduated from high school. And then I went on to Jackson State, where I started my acting degree over there.
So you didn't do no acting at 35 with Pop?
No, I didn't. I didn't do nothing with Pop because I was too busy into cheerleading and volleyball.
Oh,
yeah, I was a cheerleader and I played volleyball as well.
Okay.
So I was all district volleyball player. I was one of the top volleyball players. So yeah.
You was the it girl at school.
Yeah. I was too busy doing athletic stuff.
Yeah. So you went to Jackson State, and you said that's when you got into drama. State,
and that's when I got into the speech and theater. After I failed my my biology courses because originally I was supposed to be a doctor. But I failed partying, of course.
Yes.
I failed all of my biology and anything that had to do with my medical degree. I failed those subjects. And I did have, my love was for acting, so I just went ahead and majored in speech and theater. Started my major with speech and theater, and I got pregnant.
Okay.
So I ended up leaving Jackson State once I, to move back home, of course, because this is where my support system is to help with raise my child.
Right.
And I started at Dillard.
Okay.
So that's why I continued my acting degree at Dillard, and that's where I finished at, graduated from Dillard.
Okay, so what were some projects that you were in while you were in college, as far as acting?
I did, as far as acting? Oh, goodness, it is so many. Let's see, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Macbeth, Crowns. Oh, you taking me back. My memory don't work that good. I'm a little old, but you know. Yeah, those were some of the projects that I did while I was some of the plays, live stage plays. Yeah.
So how did that fashion kind of correlate into the acting career early on while you was in college? Because you said you was into the fashion early, so I know you probably
I was into fashion early. So in college, I did my first fashion show at Jackson State. I designed about I designed 5 pieces. And showcase those at a fashion show at Jackson State. And of course, that's when, after that I got pregnant. So I kind of left after that, and I left fashion alone and tried to focus on the acting because that's what I was in school for. So yeah.
Okay, so fast forward, you finished school, and now you back into the fashion. How did that even happen?
Back into it. I still love to dress cute, of course. Still love to shop and dress cute. So then comes 2011. I graduated from Dillard, and then I got back into sewing some pieces, and I was acting as well. But the acting kind of started slowing down, and then I said, okay, what do you want to do with your life? So I started with my boutique. I started buying some clothes and selling up and
flip it.
Yeah.
So you started online and then moved to the building?
Okay, so no, I actually started selling out of my trunk. I was pulling up on people. What you need? I was, I had a little following on Instagram, so I started modeling my clothes and posting it, and people would say, "Oh, you selling?" I was selling it. So you want to buy this? Here you go.
Because you was already popular, so it's like
a little popular, just in the city, a little bit, So I was pulling up on people wherever they was at. They was at the club. I'm pulling up on this. What you need? Here you go. I got you.
What size?
Yeah, pulling up on them at their job, at their house. I got it. You know.
So what you think you learned from that, like that guerrilla marketing hustle?
I did.
You know, going door to door type of thing. Like what you learned from that? Because a lot of people be kind of like,
by any means necessary.
Yeah.
If you want it, you gotta get it. Make that money. You know, if this what you really want, get out there and make the money. Doesn't matter how you get it. You know.
So you still started doing that? Yeah, I'm about to say, because it sounds like that's some real hustler. Yeah. So you went from hustler to full-fledged businesswoman. You know, tell me about the transition.
Oh wow. Okay. So of course after the drop off stuff, I wanted to have a pickup spot. So I transitioned. I asked my daddy about using one of the offices in his tax office.
I saw the tax commercial. Yeah,
they had a little room that was empty, so I ended up taking one of those rooms and turning it into a little pickup spot. I set up one rack. That one rack grew into 2 racks, and 2 racks grew into 3 racks, and eventually it was like, okay, this room overflowing. What's next? And just so happened, by that time, this suite became available. So I reached out to the owners of the building and asked them if I could rent this suite, and they said yeah.
Okay.
And that's where the storefront birthed. I birthed the storefront from there.
So tell me a little bit about the brand, Kleaux. Tell me a little bit about that, how you came up with the name, and how, you know, you said that's when you birthed the store. So
yeah, it's because so the name came about because I look at this is my baby, this is my daughter. I always wanted a little girl, so and I wanted to name my little girl Chloe, and Kleaux is short for Chloe.